Virgo, welcome to your February Part 2 General Love Reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi, Cross Watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So Virgo, I'm taking this as February Part 2. This could be an extension of the earlier love reading for you, where it's going to get deeper into a situation you felt you resonated with, or something completely brand new for those that didn't feel they resonated with that. But again, I always encourage people with whatever they watch to completely watch their moon, rising, Venus, and sun signs to get every piece of the puzzle in case this doesn't resonate with you. But I'm very excited to do this reading. I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life. If there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for your love reading. And for this reading, I am tuning into an energy in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you're currently in a connection with this energy or in separation with this energy. Let's see whose energy wants to come through, why they're coming through, and what their honest thoughts and feelings are about you. So tell me about the energy surrounding Virgo at this time. We have the Phoenix here, okay? So Phoenix could be fire energy. You could have strong fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with the fire sign. But it says new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Something's being re-sparked here, or maybe a connection that may felt like it hit a plateau is being re-sparked here. Someone's getting some drive, some fight in them. I don't know if it's for you, Virgo, or you're getting this feeling for them, but I think someone's going to take the extra initiative or make a certain effort here to have something be fully reawakened between the two of you or re-sparked between the two of you. I'm not sure yet if this is someone from your past or, like, again, could be an on and off thing, or it could be someone that is just ready to kind of initiate some sort of spark in this between you guys if things have felt a little complacent or if things kind of have hit a plateau between the two of you. I'm seeing a ponytail. Someone may always like to wear their hair up in a ponytail, lower ponytail. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards here. I'm seeing 2 T's for some reason. Someone's name, first, middle, last initial could have 2 T's, or maybe someone's first, or I'm sorry, you guys could have matching T's as your name, or someone's first, middle, last name could have 2 T's in it, like Brittany or Tristan or something like that. But tell me more about this energy here for Virgo. Tell me more about this energy that wants to connect to Virgo. passion. Ooh, it says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I do feel generally someone wants to respark the passion in this connection. Maybe you guys have been a little bit frustrated with each other. There's been a little bit of tension, sexual tension here between the two of you, and someone just wants to let it all out. Someone just wants to kind of let bygones be bygones. They have been really pressing hard in kind of wanting to make sexual advances towards you, you know, kind of passionately show you that they still care and want this badly. And maybe, you know, someone's been kind of questioning that in a sense because things kind of hit a plateau. But I think there's something that happened recently or some sort of spark within someone that has made them want to kind of show you, Virgo, how bad they do want this, how bad they do want you, and how passionate you make them feel. And I think, I don't know, I feel like maybe you've even recently noticed that they've been sending you more messages, sexual text messages or winks or flirts, or even has had a lot more hands on you, wanting to kiss you a lot more often. There's this urge of kind of wanting to spark this again. Wow, okay. Tell me more about this energy for Virgo. It says mountain, and it says something or someone is standing in between us right now. Okay, so again, this could be why someone feels the spark and the need to fight for this and want to kind of put a claim to you or have you understand how badly they want you. They may be afraid if there's a certain someone that has caught your attention, or like you're developing a friendship with someone that they feel a little jealous of, or they're afraid there could be a curiosity of third-party situations going on, or there could be just a whole situation where, you know, with all this fire energy, someone may be really involved in their work at this time, maybe really burnt out, and maybe that has caused them to be more tired throughout the day, not wanting to do as much throughout the day, or not seeing you as much, or vice versa, right? So I think that there's someone that definitely wants to overcome this part of whatever this standstill has been between the two of you, this plateau has been between the two of you, and just start from the beginning where you guys had your most like instantaneous spark, your moments where you guys were more free with one another, adventurous with one another, passionate about one another. They want to bring that spark back into this, Virgo, and maybe to show you that they still very much want this. If anything they've done kind of convinced you otherwise. So let's get into the tarot. And with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Virgo? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? So yeah, it makes sense off the bat, already strong fire energy here. Fire and earth. So again, like you guys could have those dominants in your chart. It could be the energy you guys are, that's at play here right now. But definitely those two that are coming the strongest out the gate. Yep. Wow. Huh. Yeah. There are two twos here. Your birthday could be September 2nd, September 12th, September 22nd, or August 22nd. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. Sagittarius energy, Libra energy for me as a reader. So yeah, I think things have been a bit okay between the two of you, but like, again, maybe not as eventful as it once was. Maybe like the spark between the two of you has a little bit kind of, I wouldn't say died out fully, but it hasn't been as prominently there. And maybe it's kind of making someone just wonder if there is still that spark and that chemistry. I do wonder with Temperance here, if someone has been trying to kind of, you know, figure things on their own a bit and has been taking that space to figure out the connection. They think that they could kind of solve this more so without, you know, other people's opinions than just going in within themselves. I wonder too if someone has, again, been trying to balance more of their life, and maybe there's been a lot of work and not as much relaxation time, especially if there's been a lot of stress in someone's life lately. And I think, you know, for whatever reason, I kind of tend to see this with Virgos because I'm married to a Virgo. So I know them very well. And sometimes Virgos feel like they need to do this on their own. And maybe it's because of the Hermit card type of influence on them, but it's like, all right, they keep a lot within to kind of keep the peace, or to not, you know, put burdens on other people or something. And that could be something going on with you, Virgo, or maybe what they're seeing going on with you. And I think that they just kind of want to show you that there's more to this and more to them, that wants to support you, that wants to help you through this. And with Temperance here too, I think if there has been a third party, let's just say, and this could be a friend, this could be a family member, it could be what they fear to be a romantic partner, right? They may have been trying to be like really cool with that relationship, or trying to kind of like see it from your perspective, but maybe there's been more time spent with them because they are coworkers, or maybe there's just a fear around like an imbalance of you guys hanging out as much because of this situation or this person. And I think maybe they're trying to be cool with it has kind of, I don't know, made them feel that they've gotten this a little bit too comfortable in just having like less activity between the two of you, or have more silence between the two of you. And that's something that they want to fix. And I think that they've been thinking this, you know, up until this point, like, how can I have this solution with Virgo? Like, what can I do for Virgo? What do I need to do more of? What do I need to do less of? I also feel like someone has quit drinking alcohol these last, you know, few months or past month. And I think that that has kind of been putting a lot of things into perspective for someone, especially if, you know, part of the reason why you guys deteriorated was something to do with too much drinking or too much partying. But they've taken that break, or you have, for your own well-being, or maybe to prove more of a loyalty within this connection here. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this reading. So how they feel about you is the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. They definitely feel there's been a little bit more of a resistance from you, or a little bit more of a wall or a block here in the heart space. And they wonder if they did something wrong, or if they didn't do something enough of it. But they feel a hard time kind of getting through to you, or getting you to open up about it. They wonder if there's like any frustration going on that you're not vocalizing, perhaps. I do kind of want to clarify this Nine of Wands. Tell me more. Why is this Nine of Wands here in someone's heart space? The Moon card, which popped out twice, by the way. Someone could have like a moon tattoo, crescent moon or something like that. Feeling very strong Pisces energy here. So if you have strong Pisces in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Pisces, I suggest checking out the Pisces reading to see if there's messages for you there. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands energy. Okay. And then we have Justice in reverse. Interesting. Libra energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Okay. Ooh, there is something specific I'm seeing here for some of you. With the Moon card and Justice in reverse, there may be some sort of, I would say a little grudge holding in someone's heart space right now, especially with the Moon card, especially if there was, like, this is just an example, but like I pointed out with the drinking, and someone did things while drinking that really upset the other person, like that definitely created a drift. That definitely created a divide. Or even if there's like a lot going on that someone's not being transparent about or opening up with, it kind of leads to someone thinking, is there someone else, or is there something else going on here that I need to know about? And they may fear that there could be some sort of betrayal or injustice kind of happening. And I think instead of kind of putting the question out there, it's just been kind of lingering between the two of you in that sense. The worries or the mistrust or what could be's and should be's happenings here. And if someone did do something that could have been like definitely a bit shady, or what someone would assume to be shady, that could definitely be what still needs to be healed in this connection or made right. And maybe someone feels like the other person didn't fully apologize or own up to it, and that created resentment here in some sort of way. But if that's not so much the case, then yeah, I definitely just feel like instead of getting a clear answer, no, everything's okay, don't worry about it. It's creating more fear in someone's heart space that things are actually not okay. And how do I do something to fix this? Because I do feel, Virgo, they want you and they want you to be their partner. What they think about this connection right now is the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So things are very much still up in the air. They don't know, what's really fully going on. They kind of someone has to deal with a lot right now with some stress, financial situations, 2 jobs, or, trying to pay back a loan or making up student loans or, yeah, I think with this Two of Pentacles here, it's just for some people, if it's not so specifically a person, it could be a situation that has been taking a lot on someone's mind. And they're trying to figure out how to handle this, what to do with this. And it's been difficult for them. Or in the other person who may be witnessing the person going through some stressful situations, like, what can I do to fix this? Like, I want to help. But again, there's like some sort of guard up between allowing someone to be that assistance or to help. Maybe it's a pride thing, an ego thing, I don't know. But I feel like someone doesn't want to have like anyone else be involved in this situation or to be dependent on someone else in that case. But again, there is someone's fear here if there could be, a juggling of 2 people or juggling of, having a connection and work is just too much stress at this time. It's definitely something someone's trying to figure out in the best way that could be a resolution to both of you. Because they want to see you. They need to see you. They miss, being intimate with you, passionate with you. They crave that, Virgo. I see it here. They think your back is really sexy. Maybe someone has like a back tattoo, back dimples, a toned back, a sexy curve to their back. Maybe they like it in doggy style or you in doggy style. I don't know. This is YouTube. We got to keep it PG-13, but just confirmations for someone out there. What they like the most about you is the Four of Wands, Aries energy. So some of you could have Aries rising or Aries moon, but you are definitely what they see as a perfect partner. You guys definitely up until this point have had a solid partnership, a solid, understanding of each other's needs. And it was very, very passionate in the beginning. Like you guys did a lot of things together. You went to a lot of concerts or you hung out all the time or you guys traveled together or went on certain like weekend trips outside of the city a bit to hang out. And they love that you're always someone they can kick it with, chill with. They could bring around their friends knowing that you'd always have a good time. You're just very down to earth, like, and in a way too, with the fire energy, down to earth, and also just someone that likes to be a little bit adventurous, that, isn't afraid to try something new or to, go somewhere different than where they've been before. And I think that that's something they found really like attractive about you, Virgo, is that beautiful blend of like fire and earth energy that some of you may have. But what they don't like about you is the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So I wonder for some of you guys if this is part of like a work situation going on or something stressful in your life. You tend to or what they think, again, not everyone's perspectives of us are true, so calm down. But like you over fixate on things and have to like see it through to the end. And some of you just like become so fixated on it and maybe a little bit of a perfectionist at times that it stresses you out. Or maybe it feels like, there's not much attention being put on them as much as you're putting on this project or this situation that you feel only you can solve and fix. Now, they could think that you've been working too much, overworking yourself, stressing yourself out. And again, there's a part of someone here, whether this is you or them, it's like they want to do it all on their own. And it's not kind of letting anyone kind of help them in that, which is creating stress or tension here. But they've also lately have been finding it hard to impress you, Virgo, or try to get you to, notice them a little bit more. And maybe it's because you take this role or duty or whatever this stressful situation is really, really seriously. But they feel like, especially with the Magician at the bottom of the deck, Gemini, Virgo energy, they've been trying to work their charms. They've been trying to kind of show you that, you know, you just need to relax or let them take care of it, let them take care of you. And you've just been kind of still, I wouldn't say ignoring the advances per se, but just a little bit more reserved than maybe where you guys once were before in this. They do find you to be a little bit picky too. Picky about like food choices, picky about clothes. And so maybe they find it hard to give you certain gifts. That's just confirmation for someone out there. What they like the most about this connection is the King of Wands, Leo energy. So maybe up until this point, they felt very secure in the connection between the two of you, that you guys understood each other. You had this, you know, passionate connection where you would have a little bit of PDA or show each other off or make each other feel really good. But, you know, there's also a sense, Virgo, and how they felt like they could protect you or how they felt like they could, you know, stand up for you or, I don't know, like kind of put out there that they want to do whatever they can to make this work for you. And for a while, you guys kind of did stand that, and you guys did do the effort to like hold on to each other or to make the initiative to do necessary changes if need be, or to take certain actions that was taken in the past. And even some, you know, maybe there's a certain little bit of resentment what I was seeing with the Nine of Wands with the Moon and Justice, that someone may have felt like they made like kind of a big sacrifice for this connection. And the other person may have not have seen how big of a sacrifice that was for them at the time. But now kind of seeing, all right, Virgo did this at the time. I need to repay Virgo back. Because something along those lines I'm feeling here. But that you guys had each other's back and you guys are kind of each other's ride or die, or have been for a very long time. But what they don't like about the connection right now is the Two of Wands, Aries energy. So I do feel within the last 2 weeks or like the last 2 months or the beginning of the year, it's just, you know, the initiative, the drive, the fight, the effort has not been as prevalent as it was before. Or the interest or lack of interest that was once there very strongly has made someone really scared. But they still like feel the fire, they still feel the passion, and they want that to be resparked again between the two of you because they don't feel like they could have that with anyone else but you, Virgo. This is Two of Wands here, right? And again, some of you, they may be afraid if there's a spark with someone else going on. Now, whether this is true or not, I don't know. This is general. But like, it's just the imagining of it is kind of what's making someone be very afraid or very uncertain about this connection here. Maybe it's because they may sense that like the person who this is that you may only consider a friend, definitely flirts with you, or definitely they get the vibe is interested in you. And if they would have the opportunity, they'd take you up in a second. And maybe they tried to tell you that before and you're like, oh no, they're just a friend. That's just how they talk or whatever. But they see it in a completely different way, in a way where they want to like lay claim or be a little territorial in some way with you, Virgo. Highest hopes is the Moon card. Sorry, I have to censor these for YouTube community guidelines, but Pisces energy, Cancer energy here. And for this being the highest hopes and this coming out in the heart space that we saw with the Nine of Wands, I feel like I can safely say that their highest hopes is that the fears around what has been going on between the two of you, whether there's been distance or there's been tension or there's been a lack of like passion, you know, is just all you know, an illusion of their fear trying to, you know, project onto the reasoning that they don't have yet. What I mean by that is like when we don't have a clear answer for whatever reason, we haven't gone around to talk about it, or someone just isn't confirming what we, you know, feel like a situation is, we start to kind of like go into that aspect of our minds of like the could be's. What if they're doing this? What if they have someone on the side? What if they're not interested in me anymore? Like that moon type of energy. And I think that they're just hoping that any of those fears that may have popped up in their mind or uncertainties does not become found to be true, and that they're just fears in general. I think, you know, with the moon card here too, that if they are afraid that someone's like a friend of yours that is kind of like being a little too comfortable, that you would kind of see that there's an ulterior motive with this person. That they're not, you know, being overly jealous or anything, but there is someone that is going to come forward one night to tell you that, yeah, they do have feelings for you. And that could be confirmed that way. And they want to get over that between the two of you together. I think they're not seeing you as being unfaithful or sketchy, Virgo, but I think they don't trust that person that's around you for some of you guys. And hoping that you'll fully see that instead of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Or that, you know, even like any sort of uncertainties around what's going on in your life that you may be uncertain to tell them fully about or open up to, you will kind of fully, when you're ready, show it in the nick of time what that really is and how that much has affected you, more so on a personal level than anything they were doing. But the deepest fears is the Empress. So Taurus energy, Libra energy. You know, some of you guys, if you have very strong divine feminine energy and you are divinely feminine dominant, they're afraid that you've kind of fallen out of love in this. And when you were at your peak of being in love with this person, like you were so generous with your time, with your love, with, you know, doing what you could to make sure everything was great between the two of you. And some of you that could be parents, like they think you're a wonderful parent, or that like there could be, you know, a disruption within the family if things were to fall apart, in that sense of being secure and safe with who they thought they were going to be with for a long time gets pulled out from under them. I wonder too with this Empress card here is if there's someone else that maybe, again, this could be why they're a little threatened too, especially if this person's very good looking, that they may be using like, you know, ways to kind of seduce you, or ways to kind of, you know, make you feel like the grass would be on the greener on the other side with them than who you're currently with. But I do feel ultimately for most of you, it's that like abundance of love, that abundance of security that they had with you would be gone from you guys not getting through this or overcoming this time. And that would hurt them deeply, Virgo. All right, Virgo, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the upcoming days, weeks, months of this connection that you need to be aware of and know about, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards to just dive deeper into this connection. So if you guys really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers and clarity for you guys in the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Patreon, which will take you to the extended reading. And you will also find the link to my new exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot community subscription channel, where I will be doing live readings exclusively for the members of that community, as well as, you know, if you love my extended readings, all you have to do is pay a subscription every month and you will have access to every single extended reading I ever post. And if you need more pieces of the puzzle solved, you will have access to like your moon, rising, Venus signs at just one price every month, as well as maybe crosswatch to get a better understanding of the situation. So if you're interested in that subscription, I also put the link to the subscription to Patreon in the description box as well. But if this is where you depart, Virgo, I really hope that this reading resonated with you, confirmed a lot for you. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.